In this video, we will show you, an Endorsement and Maintenance, or E&M Recommendation Group member, how to submit an independent measure review for a measure under endorsement consideration. As an E&M committee member, your voice and your perspectives play an important role, and your written feedback will help guide the endorsement meeting discussions. The independent reviews we will discuss today, and that you'll complete later, help make sure each committee member's voice is clearly heard as part of the E&M process. This ensures endorsement decisions are not based on only one or two perspectives. Now that you know how important your voice is, let's look at how and when to submit your independent review. The independent review step begins after the staff preliminary assessments, but before the endorsement meetings. At least 3 weeks prior to the endorsement meetings, you, as part of the recommendation group, will receive the full measure submission details for each measure up for review. For the fall E&M cycle, this independent review takes place over parts of December and January. The spring cycle review period takes place over parts of June and July. During the measure review phase, you will find and review the measure information on the submission tool and repository, or STAR. Access the STAR on the PQM website under E&M Measures in the E&M drop-down menu. You can find detailed measure information on the STAR measure pages, and you'll also be able to download materials to help with your review. And with this information, your task is to independently review each assigned measure against the PQM Measure Evaluation Rubric. See Appendix D in the E&M Guidebook if you need more information on the rubric. You must also assign a rating of met, not met but addressable, or not met for each domain of the rubric. Lastly, you will also provide a rationale for each of your domain ratings based on the evaluation criteria. To help during your review, you can refer to the E&M Staff Preliminary Assessment, which is also available on the STAR. This contains the Battelle staff's review of the measure and includes domain ratings, measure strengths, and limitations. If you agree with the staff's assessment, you can assign the same rating and indicate in the rationale that you agree with their assessment. If you disagree with the staff preliminary assessment, which is completely acceptable to do, you can assign your own rating and provide your own rationale. In the summary section of the review, please state whether you support or do not support the measure for endorsement and give your reasoning. When the recommendation group completes their independent reviews, E&M staff will summarize the results. E&M staff will then use the reviews and summaries, including your feedback, to guide measure discussions during the endorsement meetings. To submit your independent review on measures assigned to your committee, log in to your PQM account. Once logged in, you will be directed to your workspace. Your workspace may look different from the one shown here, and it may not look like the workspace of other members. That's expected. From your workspace, navigate to the E&M Committee Member tab. Here, you will find a list of measures assigned to your committee that are currently under review. To begin to provide your feedback on a measure, click Review next to the measure. As discussed before, review the measure against the PQM Measure Evaluation Rubric. Click the Comments tab, then click the Committee Independent Review button. You are also asked to review the preliminary staff assessment. To help in the review process, there are printable PDF and data files on the measure page for your convenience. Click the Downloads button in the top right corner to access these files. Please note, the system will not automatically save your work, so please save consistently to avoid losing your progress. The Save feature also allows you to save your work and return to finish your review at a later time. To do this, change the status to Draft Save Progress, complete the math problem, and click Save. When you return, go to your PQM account and open the same measure to resume. When your independent review is complete, don't forget to click Publish, Run Validation, complete the math problem, and then click Save. After submission, your review will be automatically published to the Committee Independent Reviews tab. If you have questions about whether your review was published, or if you receive an error message that you can't resolve, please save your review as a draft and reach out to PQM support. Congratulations! You just submitted an independent review. Thank you for watching. If you need assistance or have any questions, please contact PQM support at battelle.org.